Hi, Ben.
Hello.
It's really good to see you, bud.
More comments. Your beard is on point.
Such a long time.
I know. So for those who are just tuning in, my name's Colby. We're doing a live stream for The Shift. This is my friend Ben Grace, and we have been our family and his family has been sort of in quarantine together, and so Kate and I will go to their place. If you've seen our church live stream, you recognize behind him is the pink fireplace that holds all of our live stream endeavors. So, Ben, you have a song for us.
I do.
Can you just briefly tell us a bit about this song? Where were you at in your life when you wrote it? What motivated you to write it?
I actually don't remember how long ago this was. I think it was maybe 5-6 years ago I wrote this song. And it was the first song I'd ever kind of written around my upbringing, which I was brought up in a super conservative fundamentalist place. And it was about trying to write what's the biggest story? What's the next step? How do I kind of articulate that? And I think these often are, you get the luxury of a whole book. I have, maybe 72 words and 3 minutes to try and do that. So, this was a song I wrote called A Little Story.
Called A Little Story. All right, I'm going to put you full screen and have you take it away. Thanks, Ben.
Told a little story about your love, with children's books about old Noah's Ark and the flood. Told a little story about the world that you created. In only 7 days we took it literally. We told a little story. We sang our little songs, belittled all your glory, saying that our tribe's the only one. Told a little story about your grace that we neglected to include the entire human race. Told a little story about your plan to save the chosen ones and sold the sheep out from the goats and right from wrong. We wove a little fable, we told a little lie, we told our little children that their little sins condemn them all to die. Little did we know, little did we care, little did we grow, littler every year. But I sense a bigger story than before. Every daughter, every son, and every human one of yours see the bigger glory. Gentler, humbler, kinder love that's willing to stand with the hurt and broken, every one of us. Tell a bigger story, sing a bigger song. You see that God's not bigoted, not concerned in right or wrong. And yes, this love is bigger than, deeper, wider, higher than, so big that all the universe belongs, so big that all the universe belongs.
So big that all the universe belongs. Ben, thanks for sharing that, man. As you were That's beautiful. You're incredibly talented. As you were singing that, as you were contrasting the telling of the little story to the telling of the big story, for me, what was coming up was this. So much of it is a choice. Like, we really can choose. You know, a metaphor I use is to just turn the binoculars around. So if you look out binoculars with the big specks, then you're seeing something small and tiny. You have the same tools. So a lot of Christian communities, we have the tools to just turn it around. The tools such as God is love. Like, it's right there. Like, we have these breadcrumbs that really are massive loaves of truth. They're not just breadcrumbs. But it's all, my point is it's all there. If we just want to tell a bigger story, we can. We totally can.
Yep. And I think this myopic focus on me and mine, and that's where we kind of get ourselves in trouble. And I think when we realize it's the we, the universal we, we're all connected, we're all one already, we can actually kind of have an expansive idea.
Yeah, I love it. I hope you go back and watch the comments, because people are really happy that you shared that song just as much as I am. If they want to find out more about your music, get that song or some others, Ben, how would they do that?
Yeah, I'm at Ben Grace Music everywhere online, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and that is the last song going on my full-length record that I hope to be out sometime this year. Pandemic, not willing.
I was going to say, you have a lot of time now, but you really don't. I think you've been more busy during this than I've known you outside of coronavirus. So, but Ben, I love you. I love your work. I love your music. I love what you represent in this space, and I'm glad you came on tonight. Thanks for making time, buddy.
Thanks, brother. Thanks for having me on.
You bet.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Bye-bye.